Let's face it, the world can be a dangerous place. We've got earthquakes, floods, fires, you name it. Natural disasters can strike at any moment, leaving devastation in their wake. But there's one threat that sends shivers down everyone's spine: a zombie apocalypse. It's the stuff of nightmares, the ultimate test of survival instincts. It's the ultimate survival test. Imagine the chaos, the fear, the sheer will to survive against an enemy that doesn't tire, doesn't feel pain, and is relentless in its pursuit. Forget everything you think you know about civilization. Forget comfort. In a world overrun by zombies, the rules of society no longer apply. When the undead are at your door, it's all about staying alive. Every decision you make could mean the difference between life and death. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow, but the unexpected can happen at any time, and it's always best to be prepared. But it's always best to be prepared. Having a plan, knowing what to do, and having the right supplies can make all the difference. In the wild, preparation is the difference between life and death. The same principles apply in a zombie apocalypse. The same goes for a zombie outbreak. Knowing where to go, how to avoid danger, and how to protect yourself is crucial. Knowing what to do, what to pack, and how to fight back could save your life. Your survival kit should be well stocked with essentials like food, water, medical supplies, and tools. Think of this guide as your survival manual. It will provide you with the knowledge and skills you need to navigate a world turned upside down. We'll cover everything from understanding zombie behavior to finding shelter, building fires, and even maintaining your sanity when the world goes crazy. Mental fortitude is just as important as physical preparedness. Remember, surviving a zombie apocalypse won't be easy. It will test your limits, push you to your breaking point, and challenge everything you thought you knew. But trust me, with the right knowledge and a little bit of grit, you can make it through. You can find strength you never knew you had. You can outsmart the undead. With strategy, cunning, and determination, you can stay one step ahead. You can live to see another day. Each sunrise is a victory, a testament to your resilience and resourcefulness. Are you ready to survive? Let's get started. Together, we'll navigate this new world and emerge stronger on the other side.
First things first, you need to understand your enemy. Not all zombies are created equal. Just like in the wild, different species have different strengths and weaknesses. You need to know what you're up against. The classic walker is slow, shambling, and driven by a primal hunger for flesh. They're predictable but deadly in large numbers. Then you've got the runners, fast, aggressive, and relentless. These guys are a real nightmare. They'll chase you down without a second thought. Don't forget about the screamers. These nasty creatures might not be the strongest, but their ear-piercing shrieks can attract hordes of undead. They're like living sirens, drawing in danger from miles around. Knowing your enemy's strengths and weaknesses is crucial for survival. Observe their movements, study their behavior. This knowledge will give you the edge in a fight and help you avoid dangerous encounters altogether. Remember, in a zombie apocalypse, knowledge is power. Use it wisely.
Now that you know your enemy, let's talk about gear. The right equipment can make all the difference in a life or death situation. In a zombie outbreak, the right tools can be the difference between survival and becoming zombie chow. It's not just about having gear, but having the right gear. Your bug-out bag is your best friend. This bag should be packed and ready to go at a moment's notice, containing everything you need to survive for at least 72 hours. This isn't the time for luxury items. Every ounce counts. So focus on what you truly need to stay alive. We're talking about the essentials for survival. Think about what you need to eat, drink, stay warm, and defend yourself. First and foremost, you need a weapon. This is your primary means of defense against the undead and potentially hostile humans. A sturdy knife is essential for close encounters and everyday tasks. It can be used for cutting, carving, and even as a last resort weapon. A baseball bat or crowbar offers some range and bone-crushing power. These tools are also useful for breaking through barriers and other obstacles. If you're comfortable with firearms, a rifle or shotgun can be effective, but ammo is finite. Make every shot count and always be on the lookout for more ammunition. Remember, silence is golden in a zombie-infested world. A silenced weapon can help you take down threats without attracting more attention. Next up, water and food. These are your lifelines. Without them, you won't last long. Pack enough non-perishable items to last you at least 72 hours. This includes canned goods, protein bars, and other long-lasting food items. Think canned goods, protein bars, and water purification tablets. These will keep you nourished and hydrated when clean water is scarce. Shelter is also crucial. A lightweight tarp and a good sleeping bag can protect you from the elements. They are easy to carry and can be set up quickly to provide shelter. Don't forget about first aid. Injuries are inevitable, and having the right supplies can prevent a minor wound from becoming a major problem. A well-stocked kit with bandages, antiseptics, and pain relievers is a must-have. Include items like tweezers, scissors, and any personal medications you may need. These are just the basics, but they'll give you a fighting chance. Always be prepared to adapt and improvise based on your situation. Remember, your gear should be durable, practical, and suited to your environment. Test your equipment regularly to ensure it works when you need it most.
Section 4, finding sanctuary safe havens in a world gone mad. Finding a safe place to hole up is crucial for your survival, but not all shelters are created equal. You need a place that's secure, defensible, and offers some degree of comfort. Look for buildings with multiple entry and exit points. This gives you an escape route if things go south. High ground is always a good option. It gives you a vantage point to spot approaching threats and makes it harder for zombies to reach you. Avoid areas with high zombie concentration. Shopping malls and stadiums might seem tempting, but they're often overrun with the undead. Fortifications are your friend. Reinforce your shelter with whatever you can find. Boarding up windows and doors can slow down even the most determined zombies. Set up traps and early warning systems. Tripwires, noise traps, and even strategically placed empty cans can alert you to approaching danger. Remember, your shelter is your sanctuary. It's your safe haven from the chaos outside. Choose wisely, fortify it well, and make it your own. In addition to physical fortifications, consider the psychological comfort of your shelter. A place that feels like home can boost morale and provide a sense of normalcy in a world gone mad. Personalize your space with familiar items and create a routine to maintain a semblance of daily life. This can be as simple as setting up a designated area for sleeping, eating, and leisure activities. Also, think about sustainability. A good shelter should not only protect you from immediate threats, but also support long-term survival. This means having access to clean water, food supplies, and medical resources. If possible, set up a rainwater collection system or find a nearby water source. Stockpile non-perishable food items and consider starting a small garden to grow your own vegetables. Medical supplies are equally important. Keep a well-stocked first aid kit and learn basic medical skills. In a world where professional medical help is scarce, being able to treat minor injuries and illnesses can make a big difference. Ultimately, your shelter is more than just a physical space. It's a symbol of hope and resilience. It's a place where you can regroup, recharge, and plan your next move. So take the time to find the right spot, fortify it, and make it a true safe haven in a world gone mad. Section 5. Mastering the wild essential skills for zombie survival. Surviving a zombie apocalypse isn't just about fighting off the undead. It's about surviving in a world without the comforts of modern civilization. You need to become self-sufficient. You need to master the wild. Fire is your friend. It provides warmth, cooks your food, and can even scare off zombies. Learn how to build a fire using different methods. Friction lighters, even a car battery if you have to. Foraging for food is another essential skill. Familiarize yourself with edible plants in your region. Learn to identify potential dangers. Water is life. Knowing how to find and purify water sources is crucial. Collect rainwater, look for natural springs, and always purify any water you find before drinking it. Stealth is your ally. Avoid unnecessary noise, move quietly, and avoid attracting unwanted attention. Remember, you're not just surviving the zombies, you're surviving the elements.
Section 6, Strength in Numbers, the power of teamwork. In a world overrun by zombies, going it alone is a recipe for disaster. Trust me, I've been there. Finding a reliable group of survivors can dramatically increase your chances of survival. There's strength in numbers. A group provides more eyes for lookout, more hands for defense, and a shared sense of purpose. But choosing your allies wisely is critical. Look for individuals with valuable skills, medical knowledge, combat experience, or even just a knack for scavenging. Trust is paramount, but be cautious. Desperate times can bring out the worst in people. Establish clear roles and responsibilities within the group. Who's on watch duty? Who's responsible for finding food and water? Having a clear structure keeps things organized and prevents chaos. Remember, in a zombie apocalypse, your fellow survivors can be your greatest asset or your downfall. Choose wisely.
Section 7. The mind is your fortress, mental resilience in chaos. Surviving a zombie apocalypse isn't just about physical strength and survival skills. It's about mental resilience. The constant threat of death, the loss of loved ones, the sheer terror of it all, it can break even the strongest spirit. Maintaining a positive mindset is crucial. Focus on small victories, celebrate each day you survive, and find ways to boost morale within your group. Establish routines. Having a sense of normalcy, even in the midst of chaos, can work wonders for your mental well-being. Don't be afraid to express your emotions. Talk to someone you trust, share your fears, and lean on your group for support. Remember, even in the darkest of times, hope is essential. It's what drives us to keep going, to keep fighting, to believe that a better tomorrow is possible.